calling you a radical, so Fukushima turns 11 tomorrow, so this is more proof that the nuclear energy crime syndicate runs the entire world. They run the entire fucking globe. So as you know, I worked heavily on the fucking fighting against the fucking bailouts all over the country. I was all over the country. The one in Ohio, as you know, it started out in New York, status King Cuomo, bank bailout on chemo. Fraud all over the place. The only fucking charges came from Ohio. So they busted the fucking House Speaker, householder. They busted fucking 5 of them. $60 billion in bribes. The nuclear energy crime syndicate bribed him. The FBI office in Ohio went after him. So they went after him. One of them has committed suicide. The other 3 are awaiting sentencing. They're headed to prison for long fucking terms. So, never did. These are the bribes. So, FirstEnergy, which no wonder the Cleveland Browns can never win a game. The fraud stadium that it's named after. The bribers, nothing. Same old, same old. One day you will wake up and realize, as I call the nuclear energy crime syndicate, the untouchables, which are ravishing and destroying this fucking world, who own the media, they own academia, they own everything. They own you, right down to your fucking bone marrow. Ask Vladimir Putin, a fucking monster. So, I'm the Washington Post. They just disconnected. Yeah, we fucking bombed. They just disconnected Chernobyl from the grid. That's all. Fucking... The crippled reactors at Fukushima. The worst nuclear disaster in world history since Chernobyl. Fuck, Chernobyl, as bad as it was, and it's horrific. It's not even the worst nuclear disaster in Russia. That's my act. Fukushima is the mother of all nuclear disasters. So, the civil suit, they're venue shopping. They don't like this Judge Adams, so they moved him to Columbus to the other one. He accused him. So he ripped into, you ought to read this exchange. I'll post this exchange for these fucking rats. These fucking attorney sellout fuckers that'll do anything for money. Anything. The judge right off the get. I want names of who paid the bribes. And he just stands. And the judges keep, you got to see this, the judges keep ripping him. Now, one person's, you heard me, I want answers now. Your event, and just goes off. I don't know why the judge didn't hold him in contempt and have him arrested and thrown in jail right there and then. Well, because these fucking judges, the whole country is lock, stock, well, it's got to be some kind of secret society. It's got to be Masonics. There's no doubt in my mind. They've got to still run the court systems. There's no doubt. How else could this possibly be? $60 billion. They go down. These are the lead politicians in the entire state. Are all headed to prison. Every fucking one of them. One of them's committed suicide. Yet the people that did the bribing, nope. Well, it's like in New York, status King Cuomo. Several, how many billions did they bail them out? Not millions, billions. No legislative process, no, nothing. Just here. Fukushima, the cover-up. What's going on in Ukraine would never happened if Fukushima, the truth had been told. Would have never happened. So, Vladimir Putin has joined the war crimes fucking club. Now, who are the war criminals? Russia and the United States. Well, China's soon to get into the game. Let's see. Bush. Fuck. How many people did he fucking unjustly fucking mass murder and drone? Bomb, kill, slaughter. Cheney, Rumsfeld, Saddam Hussein, weapons. It's irony that Colin Powell and Rumsfeld died of the exact same disease that's in my body was. They both died of multiple myeloma. The burn pits on Balco. Fuck. Why? Depleted uranium all over. Somebody remind me of fucking Bill Clinton when he unloaded depleted uranium all over Eastern Europe. So they joined the mass murdering war crimes club. Well, let's see. Obama actually droned 10 times more than Bush. Who knew that one of my strongest seats was killing people? Even the New York Times posted an article. Obama rarely apologized. That guy was as bad as fucking war crime. And he got a Nobel Prize. Think about that. Me oh my. Then comes along Trump. Now it's being reported because everybody, COVID, 2 years of that. Before, I was at the White House that night. Russia stole the election. I was getting on the bus at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'd been at the White House all night that night and to take the bus into New York. And all the maids in D.C. take the buses at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning going to New York. And I ride the bus with because it's cheap. I asked the woman, well, what about Feingold in Wisconsin? He's up by 7. Oh, he lost by 7. What? Oh, you don't think you don't think Putin stole it? Oh, he fucking stole it. The Trojan horse, Kevin Blanche. Days before the results in 2016, with my Russian hat on and my 2016 shirt. Play back the tape, Your Honor. The Russians have occupied the White House. So now the Havana syndrome's coming out next to the peace vigil, which I'm at all the time. They're coming out. The Bernie Sanders said, when I got sick, fuck, that's the day that you underestimated Putin. No fucking doubt. Look at this madman monster. He's been up to this for a while. When he was droning Syria, when he was fucking going crazy, he invaded Ukraine in 2014. I was over there. Fucking Obama done another. Oh, fuck. So then Trump has just been droning. Now it's all coming out that fucking Trump got in on the fucking child droning. So Putin's done it. Remember when Obama did it to Doctors Without Borders twice? The war, and nothing ever happens to these people. Nothing ever happens. Just like the nuclear energy crime said. They do what the fuck they want. Let's see, Fukushima. Just multiple fucking mad, and everybody just plays along. I know nothing. I see nothing. I know nothing. Ah, fuck. So I want you to read through this. Anybody who's fucking got, where's the Justice Department? Oh, fuck. That's actually laughable. So they fucking bust the fucking bribes, all going to prison, and the judges read this exchange, and he don't answer, and there'll be no consequences. When are you going to wake up the untouchables and realize the nuclear energy crimes? And guess who's paying off the fucking? They got all the money ripped off. Guess who's paying it off? It'll be the greatest insurance settlement in fucking U.S. history. You heard me right. The insurance. The pool. The insurance company is going to pay this settlement off. So these guys got away with it. Not one day in jail, not one fine, not one fucking nothing. Why, the people that took the bribes are fucking going to prison for the rest of their lives. One day you will wake up and fucking realize that the nuclear energy crime syndicate in this country, well, it's just like it's an article out today on Rostom. That's the nuclear energy in Russia. Now we have been, including McDonald's, everybody's pulled out of Russia. Rightfully so. And the U.S. is banning everything and anything. Rightfully so. These fucking war profiteering oligarchs fucking ought to be all locked up. Guess what? Rostom, the nuclear energy consortium who ships nuclear rods back and forth right behind my house. Fucking, not them. There's been no sanctions against fucking importing and exporting fucking uranium-235, 234. Yeah, the nuclear reactors in Chernobyl are all the fucking news. Did you know the Rostom, who is the nuclear state-backed energy company in Russia? How come the U.S. has no sanctions on them? They haven't banned their exports. Again, one day you will wake up and realize that the nuclear energy crime syndicate fucking owns this country. They own every single politician. They own the courts. They own academia. They own marine biology. They own everything. They own it. They own your bone marrow. They own your children's bone marrow. They own your unborn children. They own you. Period. Wake up and realize the United States is completely lock, stock, barrel owned. Lock, stock, bought and paid. Well, not even bought and paid for. Lock, stock, barrel owned by the nuclear energy crime syndicate. You read through this exchange for the judge, and you tell me if that's not true. They go after the fucking bribers, but he wants names. I want names right now. This is a judge. He's like, ha, 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 fuck you, Your Honor. if that was you or I, fucking judge would have the bailiff put us in handcuffs and throw us in a fucking jail cell. But, and by the way, I'm the first one that reported they arrested her. You know, the basketball player in Moscow. Fuck. She hasn't done one fucking thing. Did you see any media on that? Huh. Jesus. What the fuck is the matter with the media in this fucking country? Oh, there is none. It's just a big fucking nuclear pom-pom fucking... The Glee Club. Washington Post, New York Times, fucking CNN, Operation Foxconn News. Fuck, they're owned by the nuclear energy crimes. They're the fucking pom-pom team. Meanwhile, we're fucking ring around the fucking nuclear rosaries.